Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is Emma. She was in today for her redesign. So I took off those gorgeous leopard print nails that I did 2 weeks ago. Emma is a 2-weeker, and sometimes I look at her and I think, how could you? How could you do this to me? Like they were still glossy. They were still perfect. She could have gone another week at least. But she's an every 2-weeker. She's a hairdresser and she just feels like she wants them done every 2 weeks. But yeah, she come in today and I was a little bit devastated taking them off. Not gonna lie. So she wanted a French, so she wanted them off, and then she was like, I want French. And I was like, taking a mic, mate. No, it was fine. I don't actually mind doing French. And no, I haven't got Pinocchio nose right now. I think as long as they're a long set, I don't actually mind doing French. I do. I hate doing French. But it's just, I feel like it's easier on longer nails than if someone comes in with some short ass nails and wants a French. I can't stand it. So I plucked up the courage and I just cracked on. So we're using dolly and we're just creating our nail beds. And then actually she did make I was very grateful because she was like, oh, I only want it on a couple. And I was like, yes. She's like, I'll have a couple plain. And I was like, you can't have it plain, you've got to have some glitter on it. So yeah, that's what we did. So I'm using the my size 10 Tracy Lou brush, just trying to get this as perfect as possible. So less filing, So I'm just going to do the same on this finger here. Yeah, so these two, she said plain, and I was like, let's add some glitter. So we used glitter from my website. We used Kendall and Kylie. They are, one's lilac and one's pink, and the pink one, the Kylie one, has like a holographic tone to it as well, but they just looked so similar when I put them on the nail. But I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I put it down without a base down on the nail, no colour on the base. I don't know, but they did look pretty similar, but when you look at them, they're completely different. So I don't know what I did wrong there. So yeah, just putting a bead of our dolly at the cuticle area and just blending it down just so that covers her natural nail colour. And yeah, just pick up a bead of clear and dip into that raw glitter, and then I'll just pat it and nudge it and fade it down the nail. So the thumb is just another Frenchie, so I'm just going to speed through this part. So I like to cap the 2 glitter nails now before I file our nail bed, because I don't want any any dust or anything to go on the nails, and then could potentially cap the dust in the nail. So I just like to get this bit done and out the way. So now we're going to file our smile line with the best files in the world. My 100-180 grit file, and we're just going to get our smile lines perfect so that our white can go right up to that and just sit perfectly. So yeah, I do apply white to all the tips, well, these three. I didn't have any coconut milk, I think it's called, you know, the easy white, so I just had Snow White. So I did apply a little bit of clear to it, but I didn't use enough. It was still pretty sticky. I hate using like whites, they're just so sticky, aren't they? Like no matter what you do, they just stay sticky. So yeah, we're just going to put that on all the tips. So once we have done this, I'll then come in and I'll file, shape and buff, but I did it all off camera, so sorry about that. I promise tomorrow if I record a set of nails, I will leave the filing in. I will try to remember. It's pretty simple, I haven't changed anything. I literally shape using my hand file and file using my e-file, a flat top carbide bit. That is it. There are the only two that I use. Oh, and I buff as well. So yes, once we've done all that, I'll then apply a top coat. She'll cure for around 60 seconds. I then like to do the thumbs separately together. I just like to do that to be extra sure that we've got the side bit, you know, because sometimes it can miss if it lays flat and the thumb's slightly on the side. That hasn't happened to me for years, but I still like to do the thumb just to be sure. Yeah, and then cuticle oil and we're done. So thank you so much for watching. I loved how they turned out. I hope you did too. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.